This is Alicia from God's Handling Mind Life Coaching Service. And today I want to share a story with you guys. And let me say, first of all, this story is the hardest story I ever wanted to tell, okay? But the reason why I'm telling this story is because one of my young ladies who I mentor, she called me the weekend and she was telling me about a situation that happened to a young lady, and it brought back memories of the situation that I had been in. And it's not nothing that I ever wanted to tell. I never told anyone except my sister. And I just feel like now, it coming up now, I feel like God's want me to share this story with my young people, and also it's for my healing. Because when I got ready to, when I started thinking about what I was going to say and how I was going to do it, I was crying, I was hurt, and I really, so evidently it must be still some hurt in there, because I never had a chance to just talk about it or show emotions. I just tried to be strong about it. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead on with this story. This happened when I was like 18 years old. My mother was like just letting me start to go to the clubs. But I had a curfew. And I went with some friends to the club. And the young lady that was driving, she took off and went off with somebody else, said she would be back, but she never did come back. Okay, it's getting close to my curfew time. I didn't want to get in trouble or anything, but it's dark outside. I didn't want to walk either. So here it is, one of my classmates came in, and she was with her cousin and some more people. And her cousin had brought them to the club. And I asked her, I said, can I get a ride home? I said, I'm about to be late for my curfew, and I don't want to get in trouble with my mother, because, she'll never let me come out again. And she was like, I'll get my cousin to take you home. And I said, she went over to talk to the guy. And she brought him back over there. And she said, he'll take you home. So I asked her, I said, would you ride with me? Because I really didn't know him. I've seen him before, but I didn't know him like that. And she said, I'm trying to wait on these people what's supposed to be coming, and I don't want to miss them. She said, but he okay. He a good guy. I said, you sure? She said, yeah. So I went and I got in the van. He was driving a van. And mind you, this van, he picked, if anybody from the South, they know what I'm talking about. He picks up field hands, I'm sorry. They pick up field hands, ones that go out and, do tobacco or whatever. I'm not really familiar with it like that because I never did it before, but I know my mother has done it. She never let us do it. But anyway, anybody who's familiar with it, that's what they do. They go and pick up people to go out in the field to do field work, like, picking tobacco, whatever that they do. Well, this van, this was the van that he was in. And as he was taking me home, he said, I need to stop by and gas up, before I go back out, back out to the club. It won't take that long. I want to go head on and gas up or whatever. So I said, well, okay. So he went to turning and going in all these little country roads or whatever, like he knew where he was going. And I said to myself, I said, well, they must be got their own gas tank, where they go and gas up at, because he wasn't going to a gas station. So we get out to the area, and it is some, I don't really know what it is, but it wasn't a gas tank. But anyway, he stops the van, so I'm thinking, he going and get something, a key or whatever. He gets up, he goes to the back of the van, and he comes back, and the guy has a bottle in his hand, a glass bottle. The type of bottles what they had, what we used to drink the pops out of, like the RC bottle, the Coke, that type of bottle. He comes back with a bottle like that. And the guy is telling me, you know, he's going to use this bottle on me if I don't do what he want me to do. Well, I mind you, I'm out in the country, don't know where I'm at. It's pitch black dark. If I jump out the van and run, where I'm going to go? Because I don't even know where I'm going. So, I mean, what could I do? So he had his way with me. And then, I wasn't, like trying to be mean or nothing like that to him because I didn't really know what he might do, being that he would try something like that. And he started taking me back, saying he was going to take me back home. I don't know what. Maybe he thought I was too scared to tell or whatever. I don't know. But he was taking me back to, taking me to my mom's house.